we have been forced to a point where we're going to have to grapple with the problems that men have been trying to grapple with through history. But the demands didn't force them to do it. Survival demands that we grapple with them. Men for years now have been talking about war and peace. But no longer can we just talk about it. It's no longer a choice between violence and nonviolence in this world. It's nonviolence or non-existence. That's where we are. And in the human rights revolution, if something isn't done, and in a hurry to bring the colored people of the world out of their long years of poverty, the long years of hurt and neglect, the whole world is doomed. Now, if I lived in China, or Russia, or any totalitarian country, maybe I can understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. Somewhere I read of freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of freedom of the press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America was its rights to protest for rights. And so, as I say, we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around. We aren't going to let any injunctions turn us around. We're going on. Let us rise up tonight with a greater readiness. Let us stand with a greater determination, and let us move on. In these powerful days, these days of challenge to make America what it ought to be, we have an opportunity to make a better nation. And I want to thank God once more for allowing me to be here with you. Now, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it doesn't really matter with me now. I've already been to the mountaintop. And I don't mind. Like anybody, I like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned with that right now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountaintop. And I've looked over. And I've seen the promised land. Now, I may not be able to get there with you. But I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. I'm so happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.